What is going on, my people? You know who this is, that one, the only, never duplicated Solano of Peru. To my new subscribers, welcome to that S to the O fam. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Now, if you guys happen to be new to this channel and you like this type of content that has to do with fragrance related, please hit that subscribe button. I will gladly appreciate it. If not, we could grow together. If not, just hit that thumbs up button and it'll also show YouTube that you like this type of content. If not, thank you guys for stopping by. Now, without further ado, let's get on with the fragrance review. That's what we're here for, right? Fragrance. Anyway, fragrance. Now the fragrance that I have for you, obviously you guys saw it in the thumbnail. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for stopping by again. Can't thank you enough. We're gonna talk about a vanilla affair. Now this one has been hyped up so many times by everybody in the fragrance community. It has been hyped up and it's a vanilla affair. Let's get on with the notes before we do, and I will tell you if it's worth it or not. Now, the notes you get are bergamot, vanilla bean, vanilla pod, vanilla liqueur, vanilla rum, Madagascar vanilla, vanilla extract, 30 years aged supposedly, sugar, liqueur, and white musk. So those are the notes that you get for it. The presentation of the box, I don't have a presentation because the reason when it comes to these boxes and stuff like that, I just put away. I know you guys don't really care about the box. Some of you guys do care about presentation, but I don't have it with there. You know, just trying to put away. I already have enough fragrances as it is, so I try to put every fragrance away as it comes by the season. Now, like I said, without further ado, here's the bottle and stuff like that. Go cat. Don't pick this up by the thing because it'll fall, as you can see. At the bottom, you have extract the perfume, all the ingredients, whatever, all that good stuff. That if you guys want to read it, hopefully this picks it up. This does. And hopefully it did. If it didn't, oh well, you ain't really missing much. It's just for external use, blah blah blah, all of that stuff. Now, like I said, now let's get on with it, with the notes. Like I said, I gave you the notes. Now let's get on with it. The price range on this is $160. If you don't catch the sale, that has to do with do a 30. That will give you about $112 with the price range in that. Now there's this atomizer, is decent. Now what you get in this, you get this powdery vanilla boozy fragrance is what you get in this one. Now that's what you get. You get that opening, you get that powdery opening with that bergamot in there and that vanilla that hits you there with that booziness. So basically it doesn't really change a lot on my skin. I do get the powderiness throughout the longevity of the fragrance, so it gives you a lot of powderiness with that vanilla, with that booziness. The bergamot is there, but it's not really that dominant note. Those are the three notes that you get here. Now here are my longevity. You get about a good 7 to 8 hours in this fragrance. To me, it's one of those fragrances on my skin that it projects for about a good 2 hours and then it disappears, and then later on when you think it's gone, it pops back up. Those are one of the fragrances. This is one of the fragrances. It's very rare that I find those fragrances because I don't really have those fragrances. Either they go away permanently or they're not there at all. But this one seems to come back to me when it's about like around the 7-8 hour mark, and it comes back and I smelled it. Now, is it a powerful fragrance? No, it's not a powerful fragrance that is gonna project all over the place. No, it is more of a seductive, more in your face type of fragrance, more of a cuddle fragrance. If you're going on a date, it's right there and they can smell it off of you. Now, am I saying this fragrance is bad? Far from it. I'm saying this fragrance is bad. Now, that is my pros. Is good, but it's not good enough to me in my opinion. Now here's what I mean. For the price range, like I said, it's $160. That's if you don't catch it retail. I mean, that's if you don't catch it on the sale. If you don't catch it on the sale and you want to buy it, you still have to pay $160 or probably a little bit less, because I know they do a 20 or something like that. But if you don't catch the do a 30, it's going to cost you a little bit more. Do a 30 costs you $112, and I don't think for the price range that this has to offer, I don't think it's worth it. That's me. I'm not saying it's a bad fragrance at all. I'm saying it's a good fragrance. I do like it. I do enjoy that vanilla and that booziness. But it does leave a little bit femme. I forgot to say that. But for the price that you're paying for, you can get a better alternative that this far from this. One of the alternatives that you could get is Per Early's Oud Black Absolute. This one right here has the same thing as this one, and this one lasts a little bit more longer than this one, in my opinion. And I did get the compliments from a girl, if that's what you guys are looking for. This one right here, hopefully it picks it up. Hopefully it picks it up. Hopefully, let me get out the picture, and hopefully it picked it up. It did. Black Vanilla by Perry Ellis. Oud Black Vanilla. It has no oud. That's the funny part about this. It has no oud in this one. And this one smells similar to it, but with a little better performance. You can find this one for $40 if you search really well. This is what I got it for. I got the last one, a fragrance scent. And yeah, pretty much. I know it goes away and it comes back. I heard a lot of people say it comes back every now and then and it goes away every now and then, so they bring it back and forth. So keep your eye on this one. $40 for this one. Or another alternative for this one is you could get Mercedes-Benz Club Black. This one smells the same way. A nice vanilla, a nice powdery vanilla. Same thing what you could get with this one for a way fraction of the price. I get it, it's a clone. I'm not saying it's a clone. I don't know if their intentions were for it to be a clone, but that's what I get. Now, I'm not saying it's a clone, but I don't know if that's what their intentions were, but I do get that similarity from those two. And obviously its predecessor, that has to be Guerlain's Double Vanille, or I probably butchered the name. I'll probably leave the name there. I know I'm gonna get someone, oh, that's not the name of it. Well, your mom sucks a lot of dick in hell. I can't say that. Told your mom you should have swallowed you, because those are for the people that are gonna correct me. There you go. I don't say nothing. Your mom was a whore. But without further, but let me go back to the review. Let me stop rambling. But those are what I get for it. Now, presentation is there. It's a solid presentation compared to the other two. You just get a simple box and stuff like that. That would be the pro in this one. It gives the presentation if you want to give it to a girl and if you want to spend that much. But if it's for you physically, I don't recommend this. I think the hype was a little bit too hyped up on this one, and to me it was just not a fail nor not a win. It's in the middle. It's like I'm still stuck in between where to go to. I have worn it, as you can see. I have done a little bit of wear and tear in it, but when I smelled it, I went off reviews. Again, that's another reason why you shouldn't go with hype. You should try it out yourself and sample it yourself, because you never know if it reminds you of something. For me, for a fragrance that reminds me of something, I don't think it's worth it. Now, let me go on to it a little bit more. And I said occasions, I think you can wear it dressed up, dressed down. Basically, you can wear this in all sort of occasions, but more towards the winter time. Now, I said it does lean a little bit femme. It is more femme than men. I do think that females could wear this more than anybody. And yeah, pretty much they could wear it. It's gonna turn you on. You could layer this with something. I would suggest you could layer this with a cherry on top by Rihanna. I think that one will be solid. And go with a little bit cherry notes. I think you would like to layer this with something. That's what I recommend. But like I said, to me, if I had the chance again, would I buy it? Not really. I wouldn't buy it. I'm sorry, Joe. You told me. I felt for the hype that it was a good fragrance, but to me, like I spoke to you on the live before, if you're watching this, it's really too much similar to me for something to get to say to guys. What I mean to say is to offer it to you guys or recommend it to you guys and just be like, buy it. No, I don't think you should buy it. I know I'm probably gonna get hit with a lot of hate comments, but that's just my honest opinion. A vanilla affair, to me, it's decent, but when it comes to something that you want to pay $160, I personally don't want a clone. I want it to smell unique, and that's pretty much what I got here. Something similar to something, and to me would be a pass if I didn't have it. I would use it, or I would give it to somebody, or I could give it to my goddaughter and just give it to her and just be like, okay, that's something, she'll enjoy it more than I would, because I have something similar, as you can tell. Let me know if you guys want me to do a side-by-side comparison. And as always, wear what you want, buy what you want, and I will definitely see you next time. And if I don't, it's probably because you're not subscribed. Remember, just because it's niche doesn't mean it's always good, and just because it's designer doesn't mean it's always bad. Peace, I'm out of here. You know who it is, Dinka, king of this bitch.